Right, we should be back up and running then. Apologies for that brief end to the broadcast. The classic British thunderstorm in the summertime. But we are back now, and it's still France 1, Germany 1. Luckily, nothing's happened in the intermittent moments between our two live streams. And hopefully everyone who was watching before can find their way back to this live coverage. 49 minutes on the clock. That's a new record for the briefest break we've had in our streams. Berger sending it forwards. Mida heads away. No drop in there for Sakina Karchawi. Cleared away by Lacroix. Cannons off Karchawi. Knack knocks it back to goalkeeper Berger. And now Knack carries it forwards. Tries to lift it over the top. Heads away by Mida. Now Ket does well to win it back in there. Tries to send up the line. That one will bobble out of play. And that's now France throw. Yeah, again, important these early stages for Germany just to get back into that rhythm. Very difficult to get going in the second half when you are down a player. But they're doing well to just manage it at the moment. Yeah, welcome back all. Ryzer says this game has everything, even a TWFC stream crash. There you go. Rodex says the sound is low. Doesn't appear to be any issues our end. No. Same as it was at the start of the stream. Here's Salma Batcher. Gayoro. Now Batcher. Here's Jean-Francois. Ball played forwards looking for Almeida. And one back in there by Germany. Nigel says it must have been me. I entered the live stream and instantly it cut off. Yeah. Apologies. So, a Jew there, Nigel. But no, just a lovely thunderstorm in the summer. Incredible. Almeida. Now Karchawi brought down in there. France though keep possession. Lacroix to Batcher. Out now to the left-hand side. Here's Diani. Wants to come forwards. Runs out of room. There's a foul in there, and that's going to be a yellow card. Despite a frustrated exclamation from Kleinherner for the German defender. No. Brand who makes the tackle. I think she's the one that's been booked. Yeah, it's an accumulation from Brand. It's been a few. But I never like that. You know, it's just... It's not really it's a difficult one because she dives in and she kind of slides in between Diani's legs. Doesn't get the ball, but doesn't get much of the player. But it's also just the way I never like when referees run straight over. They've already got the yellow card out. It's like they were already thinking about giving it to her. They fully ready. Didn't even didn't take a moment to think. But Brand into the book tonight, and France now with an opportunity with a free kick in a good area. These ones are pretty difficult sometimes to get right. But if Karchawi can get this, if Batcher can get this one on the money, then France could get something from it. Tessa Lawson's not happy. A little bit of pushing and shoving between Minga and Gatoto. Pushing and shoving between everyone at this point, to be completely honest. And again, she did try to take it, but there's more pushing and shoving. And again, it's just frustrating. If they're pushing and shoving each other, blow the whistle, let the free kick come in, and then just give a free kick or a penalty. Doesn't need to stop the game 3 times. There we go, the whistle finally goes. Batcher cuts it back. Karchawi cleared away there by Lisa Sands. We waited all that time just to watch France try a routine that didn't come off. Honestly. And that we disappointed for France because, dead ball situations are sometimes the best way to unlock a defence. So, she's got to use those dead balls, free kicks and those corners better, because that's the one time where Germany will look a bit vulnerable. You can potentially try and out some space. Batcher taking her time over this throw in again. Gets away with it. Nuskin flicking it on. And out now for a France throw in. Batcher. Here's Mbark. Now Batcher again. Drives inside.
Lovely technique. Doesn't end up going anywhere though, and now in block. Lacra carries the ball forwards well. Pass into Karchawi. Lovely combination between her and Gayoro. Slips out now to Katoto. There was a foul in there apparently. Advantage played. Now pass forward. Gayoro. No, it says refereeing abysmal again. Imagine my shark. Yeah, I just saw a tweet from someone at the stadium saying no one in the ground is happy with the refereeing here.
Again, it's just inconsistency.
Great ball forwards from Germany. Hoffman's going to get there ahead of Lacra. Can she hold the ball up? Needs some support. Has Clara Buell now. She'll try and spin Diamond, but really good defending given as a foul. Not sure.
It's just the... And again, tonight, the big decisions have been spot on. VAR got the red card and the penalty right.
Would have been hard to get the hair pull.
Yeah, that is true. The goal disallowed for Cascarino was the right decision.
But the fact that Tessa Olofsson didn't see the hair pull...
It's a difficult... I know, but... To be fair, because it wasn't even like... Mbot didn't even go over. I shouldn't actually fall over. It's difficult. But yeah, it's just the inconsistency of the little things.
Ball in, headed away by Diani. Now Yanina Minga looks to cross it, blocked there by Diani. Now France will come forwards. And they've got numbers. Elisa Send recovering back at speed. Tries to hold up Cascarino, can't. Still going. Delphine Cascarino, shot on goal. What a save from Berger. Tips it round the post. France transitioned well. Germany got away with that.
Brilliant. Brilliant breakaway from France, and Cascarino just pouncing on a poor pass and running away with it.
Gayoro to play that in behind. Well-timed run from Delphine Cascarino. Gets it past Elisa Sens, who tries her best there to halt it. But to be fair, though, it stops Cascarino bursting forward.
It does, but...
And it gives enough time for the other German defenders to recover.
Yeah, but then even when they came in, they just rushed it and got sent. The only player that didn't panic there was Anne-Catherine Berger, who does well to save it. But again, messy.
Karchawi ball in, Katoto, what a save, Berger. Falls in there, Gayoro slashes it home and France leads. Germany frustrated, Berger. A face of objectivity. But France lead. Brilliant strike from Gayoro, reacted well. It was a great stop from Berger and she's frustrated. But it's Gayoro who finds the goal. France 2, Germany 1.
France have started the second half really, really brightly, understanding their position. They are in. And I said they had to work dead ball situations better, and it's really well worked, this one. Lovely move. What a ball this is from Karchawi.
Katoto.
Tell you what.
Is Lacra in offside position then involved in the game? She's not involved there. It's whether or not she blocks Berger. She gets back across, forcing Berger to push it away, and she's in an offside position.
I think there'll be some questions over this one.
Got to look at it, surely.
I think there will be a debate, and yeah, there is a check.
Because she's involved in the play from an offside position.
Because Anne-Catherine Berger doesn't push that back into trouble if Lacra isn't putting the pressure on.
I think that's exactly what Berger's complaint.
Phenomenal stop, by the way. What the ball in
that Katoto header,
point blank range was absolutely superb to parry it away. But yeah,
this is an interesting one.
I don't think this is going to stand. It's such a subjective rule, this one.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think this one is probably one of the most cut and dry ones we've actually seen with this weird offside thing. It very much is. Lacra impacts the way that Berger plays the ball from an offside position. Yeah. So I think this one will be ruled off, and we have got a decision.
Tessa Olofsson is going to look at the monitor.
We haven't got a decision.
So
why is she need to look at it?
Looking at?
Why is she need to look at it? She cut and dry.
Is it with the Lacra's involved?
Yeah, I mean, so they'll confirm the offside, and they'll be deeming the Lacra's the check isn't complete. We're back to checking it.
Phil and Nigel think the stream's down. I can tell you it's not yet.
No, we're still going.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to give this or not.
I think this should be ruled off.
I heard there's a Tessa Olofsson. She loves
Here we
France.
So
because she gets involved here, Lacra.
Because if not,
100% involved.
Because if not, Berger would jump on it and just hold it. She
Has to be
wouldn't
offside.
she wouldn't pat the ball away if Lacroix wasn't there. She'd have just claimed it.
Yeah.
This should 100% be ruled out. But we'll wait and see.
Well, now we've got a verdict. Tessa Olofsson blows a whistle, and it is offside. As I thought. No, I can't say I'm surprised by that one. Lacroix is involved from an offside position. It's a fairly cut and dry rule. I'm not sure why it took so long. I think Vuk there, angry, but channeling that to try and get Germany up for this now.
Yes.
Or he's trying to lead an orchestra. I'm not sure which.
He's having a great time. I can't tell whether he's going to wind up France to the point where Bonnet gets sent off for punching him, or whether Vuk's just going to walk over and punch him himself. Honestly, this game has had everything. Another twist. France thought they had the lead once again. Disallowed for offside
The
once
thing
again.
we haven't had at this Euros yet is a manager scrap.
Yeah, no, like fisticuffs on the
Bonnet
sideline.
versus Vuk. I'm here for it.
That would be, tell you what, get that on the undercard of the next, where's Eddie Hearn? Give him a ring.
We saw a Wales coach get booked for, I don't know what he was doing, but
Yeah. Is that we had Sonchin got booked for something, didn't he?
I imagine so. Very animated character.
Yeah.
Great fight in there from the German press. Bjorl put De Almeida under, but she gets it back to him. But
Also, again, because of all the delays and the VAR checks, we've had 15 minutes of the second half already.
yeah,
It's flown by. This game is just because there's so VAR checks and delays and injuries and stuff take minutes out of the game. That this game is flying by.
it's just another time. I mean, France have had the ball in the back of the net 3 times in this game, and only one of them has stood. Here's Mbok. Now De Almeida trying to play that ball into the channel. Really well dealt with by Ket, who will launch it out of play. Phil needs to go and get his Wi-Fi checked. Thanks to everyone that's found this stream again though after ours going down. Dubious one in there between Katoto and Nak. I think it may have touched the hand of the defender.
Punch the ball away.
Cascarino, ball in. It's just behind Diani. She'll leave it for Batcher to come on to. Delivered in there. Gayoro brings it down. Gives it to Diani. Cannons off of Nusken. What a block.
Shot and
Now
once
Batcher.
again.
Swings the ball in there. Cascarino across the box. How haven't they scored? Diani saved by Berger. Still on the pitch somehow.
What a ball this is for Gascarino.
What a knock.
So good.
Drops for Diani. I'd like to see a replay that shows the Berger's done a great save or a bit of...
Oh, wow.
Incredible.
Oh, wow. She's kept it on. I thought at least 3 yards off the pitch. And Katrin Berger take a bow. And we said this. If world-class Berger turns up, France will find it difficult to beat her. And that is exactly what they've got tonight. She nearly saved the penalty, got a hand to it, and the rest of the evening has pulled some brilliant saves off.
Do you get Burger King or do you get Burger Queen? Do you get the Whopper or the Shot Stopper?
I'm leaving the show immediately.
Yes, Gascarino. That's your termination. All forwards, that's knocked out of play. Out for a France throw.
Oh, there's another foot on the pitch. Tess also won't like that.
Shadow says, my goodness, this game has come alive. This game's been alive the whole time, Shadow. So it's a crazy
I
one.
was like, Shannon, I'm still waiting for your Clara Buell prediction to come through.
Karchawi, yeah. So far, about 3 touches, I think.
Yeah.
Batcher turns out carries the ball forward now for France. It's been a bit more one-way traffic though.
Yeah. Germany are struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
Because again, if this is going to go to extra time, can they do this for another 60 minutes? If it goes to extra time, we're technically only halfway through the game.
Batcher being hurried
Again.
on long there.
Taking her time. I mean,
She's then dummied it.
this is
Takes another 10
that's
seconds.
How so's it?
And none of that should have been allowed. But this is the problem. Tessa Olofsson just hasn't given anything right all night. And there, Karchawi's dragged back Hoffman, and Olofsson must just have shut her eyes.
I can't see.
I've never seen an official so
Nuskin
blatantly incompetent.
Germany have got a throw. There we go. That's something.
But I'm not even sure it's biased towards France. It's fallen in their favour in both the games they've played. But it's just such poor decisions.
So inconsistent.
Constantly.
There's even been some for Germany today that I've looked at and gone, how have they got that?
Yeah.
How have they got that?
I just don't agree with like 90% of all the calls she makes. Ball played forward. Katoto tries a flick on in there. And finally, we've seen a France defender punished for pulling a player back.
The delay on that says that was given by the lineswoman on the far side.
We couldn't see, but I would put my money on it. Shadow says, I think Dorman will probably come on for Brand at some point. I think they'd be more likely to go for someone a bit more aggressive. I think Dorman would be a safe sub. I'd rather see someone like a Cersei or a Frygang, to be honest.
Dorman's had a really poor tournament.
Yeah, that was my
really poor.
Feels as I think Cersei will come on and get the winner. Fair enough.
It does feel like as I said, the longer this remains 1-1, the longer it goes out France getting that goal, that Germany could just nick it. And I'll tell you what, Christian Book would do a lap of the pitch.
Just runs right.
Just knee slides right in front of Lauren Bonnaday.
France change coming. Not good news for those of a German persuasion. It's Sandy Baltimore. Perhaps the player France need to unlock this German defence.
Euler Brand.
And do it while on side. Brand tried to play it through the lines, looking for Clara Buell. That one overhit.
Shouldn't have said anything.
Yep.
What she's done with that pass. Should have just laid it out to Buell, just into her feet. Again, gambled, went too audacious. And has just gifted the ball back to France. Big 25 minutes now in this game.
Yishan says, how is this game being France 12 players versus Germany 10 and France still not winning it? Yeah. Well, luckily VAR has come down and corrected some of Olofsson's decisions. But the fact she didn't see the penalty. None of the goals that were disallowed were. I guess the on-field decision did come for the other France goal.
Yeah.
But the macro one didn't come from Olofsson's call. Just one of those games.
Yeah. Sensi with an issue now for Germany. Was caught in the challenge by Diani again.
Not penalised. Again.
Yeah, they've got the free kick. That's a yellow card.
Yeah. And then she's off.
Yeah. Yes. That is true. And now she's being subbed off. Bit of a let off there, you feel, for Diani.
Baltimore onto the left-hand side. Phil says, how did this ref even get a quarter-final? Great question, Phil. I'm not sure. Yeah, she's done Champions League games before. At this level.
She's one of the very best there is, apparently.
I was going to say. How? Not sure. I think Stephanie Frappart's the only rep at this time.
Honestly, just let her do all the games.
I like.
There's been a couple of others that have done well. Well, I think because they don't tend, referees who've got the quarterfinals definitely going to get the semis. So I'm now trying to think who hasn't been given. I mean, Demetrescu didn't do a quarterfinal.
Oh, God. She's going to do England, Italy.
Or do the final.
I'll put my money on the fact she's doing England, Italy. Will they not have announced the final ref by now?
No.
Because they've got to wait for it.
Yeah.
See who gets there.
Brand dragged down penalty.
Penalty to Germany. Olofsson makes the big call. Batcher dragged her down. Penalty to Germany. Brand pulled to the ground.
Silly. And Batcher knows it. France know it. No complaints whatsoever. Yeah. What a silly thing to do for Batcher. And again, we speak about decision making.
I'd be furious. What is she trying to do at this stage of the game? It's so clumsy. It's so clumsy.
Euler Brand. Absolute brilliance. She's going nowhere. She's going to run off the pitch. But she knows exactly what she's got to do. And wins her side a penalty. And I said this, the longer it stayed at 1-1, Germany could nick it. And now a massive opportunity for Shoka Nusken, who's already got one tonight, to step up and come big for her country once again.
Looking for a third of the tournament. She wants a golden boot. And as we always say on the channel, Shoka Nusken scores goals.
She does score goals.
She's got 2 already. Can she add to that tally? Can she put Germany in the lead in this game against France? She'll be cheered by the German faithful behind the goal. Can she dispatch of this penalty? Got to wait for Olofsson to make sure literally nobody can score. Nuskin steps up. And it's saved! What a save! Pero Magni read it all the way and denied from the spot.
Another penalty miss at this tournament.
Unbelievable.
What is happening?
Another pen missed. Unbelievable.
Oh, what a chance.
Nuskin with a chance to put Germany in the lead. Saved by Pero Magni.
Not a good penalty.
No.
It's not a good penalty at all from Shoka Nuskin. She's already scored one this tournament, but denied by Pero Magni.
Ball forward. Nuskin scrapping for it. Bjorn, that's blocked by Mbark.
I thought Shadow had seen the future.
And Bjorn will get the German fans going. They'll believe now.
Yeah.
After that one.
Oh, what a chance, though.
Can't believe that's missed.
Brilliance from Pero Magni, but no one can score a penalty at this Euros. And we've seen a high volume of them, to be fair.
Yeah.
Germany sparking into life, though.
Someone's letting off fireworks. I think premature celebrations there for Germany.
Yeah.
Someone needs to tell them that the penalty's missed. Or that it's the 19th of July and there is no good reason to be letting off fireworks.
So I was thinking, who should... Oh, never mind. Maybe they're loving the Women's Euros action so much.
They just have to let off their emotions
Yeah.
by firing gunpowder into the air. I don't know how fireworks are made up. Brand takes aim, it's blocked. I'm just on the Guy Fawkes thought train. Shot from Bjorn, and it's high and rising. And some German fan has got some memorabilia to take home from the game. If they can hide it from the stewards.
What a crazy quarter-final. We said this would be the one to look out for. But what a game. Shoka Nuskin, I think she'll want that one back. Really poor penalty. And Batcher actually knocked her goal kicker over while celebrating. Very can count her blessings. Goalkeeper saving her blushes there.
Shows us I think Nuskin needs to stick with scoring with her head. Would have been difficult to do from the spot, to be fair. And she's already scored one penalty this tournament. She had one against Poland?
Denmark.
Scored it. So, make of that what you will. So either a lot of fireworks, someone's getting shot outside. We'll find out tomorrow.
Fireworks.
Oh, Cascarino blocked. Ball across the box from Kachau. He drops for Sonny Baltimore. Wanted to strike it. We'll hold on to it now. Just didn't fall for her. Trying to twist and turn away from Kleinhardt. Using a little too much of her hands for my liking.
Oh my god.
And Germany win the ball back. Schminger wanted to clear it away. A swing and a miss. Baltimore's dragged back Kleinhardt. Germany free kick.
I love football. I just love football. Berger here with a very weird decision to palm it straight to Cascarino. The ball gets recycled. And then Baltimore, for sure I thought she was going to get fouled there by Kleinhardt.
That's brilliant from Berger just to make that impossible for
This is
Cascarino.
so aggressive. We still have...
Errors. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you go.
Errors. Welcome to the straight. Who do you guys think will be tougher for eventual champion Spain in the semis? France or Germany? I don't think Spain are going to win it.
Oh.
Got to believe in just anything else happening. I think
Italy. Oh, in terms of the semi-final.
both will be really tough matchups. That's the thing, for different reasons. France will play them at their game, and it'll be interesting to see how Spain would respond to that. Germany will be really good defensively, and it'll be interesting to see whether Spain can break that down.
Germany got no players, though.
That is true.
And I would be surprised if Christian...
But they've got one less than France here, and they're still not losing.
That is true. Big questions of France, and again, they always find a way to just fall when the pressure's on.
Yeah.
Losing out in the semi-finals of 2022, and currently locked in battle against Germany in the quarterfinals of 2025. What a crazy match.
Breaking down the left-hand side here, France. That was a foul from Baltimore.
Yeah. Really silly from Sonny Baltimore. Doesn't need to do that.
No, and that stopped France being able to put a ball in the box.
Yeah.
For no reason other than she's just annoyed.
Yeah,
Not
silly
sure
one.
what she's trying to do there. But there you go. Batchford, good ball in, sir.
This game has... These quarterfinals have been so good. So good.
I still feel like every time they cut to Christian Vuk, he's about to try and tell me... about to tell me car insurance.
But this game, penalty scored, penalty missed, 2 goals, a red card. VAR has disallowed 2 goals.
Yeah.
What more could you want from a Euros quarter-final? Penalty shootout, yes. Honestly, I want this game to extra time.
I want more.
I want us to play forever. Golden goal.
I've got nowhere to be. Just keep it going.
Being off penalties, go golden goal. We'll just play forever until someone scores.
That does sound good.
Especially with the standard of penalties at this tournament. Oh, brilliant from Ket.
Can't quite feed the ball through. Nuskin. Strong tackle. There's a foul in there on Karchawi, and Nuskin will pick up a yellow card for that. Olofsson making up for the lack of yellow cards at this tournament by providing them all in one game.
I think in her 2 games, even as a 4th official, no, that was Demachescu who dobbed in Sonchin. Went, he's not saying very nice things to me.
Nuskin actually pulls out of that, but because Batcher's not gone for the ball.
It's a late one.
Yeah.
She gets there late and then pulls out, just catches her. But I agree.
Batcher ran at the ball though, she wouldn't have been caught in that one. She ran away from the ball. Eric says, which game has been your favourite of the tournament so far? I enjoyed the Spain game last night, 2 insane goals. England, Sweden. Easy. As much as it was like agonising to start, it's that emotion of the victory and the way that England won it for me.
Yeah, I think,
It makes a difference that we're England.
100%. I'd say from a neutral point of view, I would say either this one, because this has had absolutely everything, or Finland-Switzerland. For me, that game was just brilliant. It was perfect example of 2 smaller nations with everything on the line, the pressure getting to them. Switzerland had a late penalty, thought they'd won it to go through. The host picking out a 92nd minute winner. So for me, I would either say Switzerland, Finland, or tonight's match.
Rogue shout, Portugal, Italy.
That was a good
really
one.
Enjoyed that.
Girelli's
I don't think many people say it, but yeah, and then obviously that.
Yeah. Or Norway, Italy.
No, nothing involving Norway. They infuriated
What game that was though?
No, it was a
Girelli
great game.
in the last minute.
It just annoyed me so much.
Double change coming for France. That is Katoto coming off and Matteo going on.
That change should have happened a while ago, I think.
Yeah, and then Melvin Mallard has come on for Delphine Cascarino.
Toto's not had the desired impact on this game. I just don't. Yeah, not what they need in this game. She's on there to win duels, and she's won 1 out of 8.
Yeah,
it just hasn't been able to match up physically. You need someone that's going to not try and match Nak and Minga for physicality, because you will lose that battle.
I'll say I do worry how the semi-finals are going to top these quarter-finals.
This is what I love about the women's game, because we've got a smaller tournament. Because we've got a smaller tournament format. You end up with all of the knockout games have been incredible.
Yeah.
Like, imagine you had another 2. How many groups would you need? If it was 2014, another 2 groups, and then you have some third place teams going through just so we can get around to 16. You'd have ended up with watching Spain smash another team for a laugh, and I just don't think it would have been as interesting for me.
Yeah. Like England, Italy, again, and as you say, people will look at England, Italy, and think that'll be a rollover, but it really won't.
I think anyone that says that hasn't watched Italy this time.
No,
because they've been excellent. So much more disciplined. It struck the arm here. Yeah, I was going to say Nak. It's too close to the body.
Yeah, tucked in, and she's pulling it away as it hits her arm. 13 minutes remaining of normal time in this match.
Alyssa's enjoying Spam the Love Heart. Spam the Love Heart if you're enjoying the stream. Make sure you leave a like as well. Thanks everyone that's tuned in this evening. It's great to see so many people tuning in when we've had the stream crash and everyone's, or at least we've got back to the same number somehow. So appreciate the support massively. France now with a corner. Batcher in towards the near post. Cleared away, and that has resulted in a foul on Hoffman.
Yeah.
And I think given us a goal kick anyway.
Yeah, goal kick it was. Hoffman just caught there on the top of the foot.
Alex said, I think every player stepping up for a pen now is nervous. Yeah, something I want to talk about in a video at some point, because what a bizarre tournament it's been for things like that. I want to talk about the psychological aspect. I want to talk about the fact that the XG value for a penalty in the women's game is lower anyway.
Yeah.
0.73 compared to 0.81, but that doesn't account for a 52% miss rate. So lots of discussion on that penalty one. I'm sure lots of different opinions on why that's occurred. But yeah. Justin Williams, thank you very much with a super chat. Appreciate that. $4.99. Thank you. Justin says Mallard will score and it will be a strange one. Yeah, I love the prediction there, Justin.
What a legend.
And appreciate the donation very much. That'll keep the lights on. Hopefully, the stream from crashing.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Here's Sunday Baltimore down the line, looking for Matteo, tries to poke it inside, and it's one back in there by Germany. And well,
What am I watching?
Kleinherne running towards her own goal there. Has one to throw out of it, though.
Kleinherne just, like, that was like NFL. Kleinherne as the quarterback, and Minga was just defending her, with like blocking the French players from getting to her. I think there'll be a bit of frustration developing for Laurent Bonadate because he will feel his side should be winning this football match in a very decent fashion. You know, for a side to go down to 10 players in the first 15 minutes of a quarter-final and to still be level with you is a very frustrating situation to be in.
Knack with the header away. Buell tries to flick it around the corner. Here is Gayoro. Jean-Francois knocks out to the left-hand side. Bacho into Matteo. Great win in there from Eula Brand. Here come Germany. Matteo tracks her down. Digging on says, come on Germany. If penalty round comes, France might win. I disagree. I think if it comes down to penalties, Germany the favourites. They've got Anke who is, I would argue, the best penalty saver I've ever seen in the women's game.
Yeah.
I did concede one tonight, and Pedro Magnin didn't. So you could look at that, but equally Berger got a strong glove to Gayoro's penalty. He was unlucky not to stop it. But yeah, I think if it comes down to that psychological aspect,
It'll be another penalty shootout that I think could be very low scoring. No one seems to be able to score a penalty.
Yeah, strange one. Once I feel like this might go to extra time. Love it.
I was gonna say I still think this game's got a goal in it in the next 10 minutes, but I think it could also have 2 in it.
Gayoro. Can't shout it. My 2-2 prediction, then Germany win on pens, could still be on. Brand.
My 3 on France is looking a little bit unlikely.
I think if France score in extra time, though.
That is true, yeah.
And then obviously Germany have to go for the game eventually.
Germany have completed 91 passes, by the way, in 80 minutes of football.
Yeah, hang on a second. Feels like it must be the time to switch Hoffman for Schuler or Cersei now. Perhaps saving it for extra time if it goes there.
Yeah, I think Christian Vick understands the situation his team are in.
What's Hoffman's record like on penalties?
I'll be honest, I'm not too sure.
I was asking live chat more than you, to be honest. If anyone knows, let us know. But yeah.
Hopefully, both these sides, if we do get to the dreaded spot kicks, hopefully both these sides would have actually sorted their penalty takers out before the game, rather than making an 18-year-old step up in a sudden death penalty shootout.
Such poor management. And to Yanogi and Blomqvist, I thought that was really poor not to step up. For Hertig, I think I understand. She's spoken a lot about how she struggled with her mental health, and so to try and step up in that moment would have been incredibly difficult. So I understand that one, but to make an 18-year-old step up reflects really badly on Yanogi and Blomqvist.
It's a shame for Hertig as well, because it was her penalty against the US in 2023, the one that went over the line by a millimetre and won between the shootout. But yeah, of course, never going to put a player in a position where if they're don't feel like they want to take one.
Ultimately, she would have had to if it came round to her.
Yes, but that's my thing, isn't it? Because of course I understand her completely, but as a manager, then why would you put her on for penalties if you knew that was the case?
Yeah, true. It says, who do you prefer as a left-sided player for France? Bacho or Kaichari? Both very good and similar. Both fairly even. I couldn't split them between the two. Evidently, France can't either, so they just put both on and then rotate them round. So Bacho drives into midfield, Kaichari can hold the width, Bacho holds the width, Kaichari drives into midfield. They don't have necessarily a set left-back. It's more, obviously, Bacho is the set left-back, but they both drift so much that it's not really a one set left-back.
Yeah. The other thing, because each side has one penalty each in this game, the other thing is as well, if it does go to penalties, is that there's a lot of pressure on Gayoro and Nuskin. Because what do you do? Do you stick with with what you usually do and go the same way that you're comfortable with, or do you switch it up, expecting the goalkeeper to predict you to go the same way? It's a very difficult one to manage.
Gayoro's got the fortune of the fact she's just put it down the middle.
That is true, but even the most reliable penalty takers now have got to think about their penalties if we get there. We're 40 minutes away from that though.
It's like the door thing, where you've got the 3 prizes behind a door.
Oh right, yeah.
because you've got 3 options really: left, middle, right.
One's got alligators and like the other 2 got presents.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know. I can't remember it now.
The Monty Hall problem.
Yeah. Also known as one's got alligators.
Gaioro's gone down the middle.
Mm.
So if she switches, her chance of scoring goes up.
Yeah.
But it is different because you can still go for the same option. So it's not the same problem at all. Ignore me. Because she can still go down the middle.
Sonbath coming on from Mbok. Weird change.
This will be interesting.
Feels like a change that just doesn't feel necessary, especially when you've got extra time looming. It's a bit of a weird one from Laurent Bonnaday, I think.
Yeah, and Mbok has been struggling, I think, with injury though.
She has.
I think she has. It's her first game back from injury.
True.
So to get her to play all this time would have been difficult.
That is true. That is something I've targeted. I'm Germany. New centre half coming on for the last 6 minutes has got to get into the game. Has got to adapt.
But if this is to go to extra time, I think I'd rather have her had 6 minutes in this than come on straight into the extra time period.
Honestly, it becomes such a game of management. Once we get to these latter stages, we close in towards potential extra time. Yeah. It's so hard to find a balance.
Dignos says it's sad that there's barely attention for women's football compared to men. They both play fascinating games. Absolutely. That's why we work to try and elevate the standing of the women's game.
But there's also it's positives to take. Tonight, again, it beats last night out for the highest attendance at a women's Euros quarter-final game, which was set last night at 29,000. Tonight, it has been smashed out by a sold-out 34,000, I think. That's exactly what you want to see. This Euros has smashed so many records, but it's also the fact that it's throughout the tournament it's kept smashing the same record as well. That it's really good to see.
Yeah. Here's Batcher. Cuts it back to Karchawi, who takes aim. Good stop from Anne-Katrine Berger.
Well matched. Olofsson's done well to get out of the way of that one. The referee didn't end up blocking it. Karchawi hit it well, but Berger matching to it. 5 minutes to play of normal time. 2 sides. I mean, credit to Germany no matter what happens now. To hold on for the best part of, 75 minutes in a Euros quarter-final against a side like France with a player less is an incredible fight.
Launches it long. Hoffman tries to bring it down in there. Ends up dragging down Jean-Francois.
I'm surprised Hoffman hasn't been booked, to be completely honest.
Yeah, she's on the receiving end of more fouls, I think, though, that she's conceded. And we've not seen yellows for either of the centre-backs yet, have we?
True.
So it's one of those, you don't tend to see them given when it's just a succession of fouls. But yeah. It's crazy. A few years ago, women's football were getting like 100 fans a game. Now we get 25,000. It's great to see football growing in the women's game. Definitely. It was only, 30 years ago? It was still banned in the UK? Longer than that, potentially?
Some of this came up. This has come up recently. I can't remember.
Calling out France.
But it's been...
But it's within a lot of people's lifetimes. It was still banned in the UK, which is insanity.
But the waves have been absolutely incredible.
But yeah, especially since England hosted the Euros, we've seen it grow massively. I think the culture around the game has changed. I think the way that it's viewed by the general public has changed massively.
Yeah.
You've still got, obviously, a very outspoken minority of men who feel that they need to prove their masculinity by stating how much they hate women. So they don't enjoy it. But it's still hugely, I think it's become much more mainstream. I think it's become... Especially these major tournaments, you see the viewing figures go up because people just love watching England. They don't care. Most people don't care about gender anymore. It's just a shame. There's still a very loud group of people who seem to think that they must hate women's football. And I think it's still a problem with younger people who are brought up the wrong way. But yeah, that will change. I think that will just continue to change as it becomes more and more normalised. Same way everything does. Ball into the box. Force route. D'Almeida takes aim, and that one straight at Berger. If she caught it sweeter, could have been a difficult one for Anne-Katrine Berger. Just left unmarked the back post. The problem for Germany is they sort of have to leave someone unmarked. They'd rather pack out the penalty area than mark options on the edge.
It would have taken a hell of an effort to score from there. just a bit too looped from down mine. And he
needed to Pavard.
Yeah, needs to get over. Oh yeah, Tifa, that would be brilliant.
Russia 2018, just pull off that sort of volley. He's slowing the game down. I love it. I love Christian Book at this tournament.
Honestly.
Ticket Tag says EAFC helped the women's game also. Yeah, you know what? I don't like FIFA. I don't play the game. I think it's got a lot of negatives. But what I will say is it's definitely helped in just normalise the women's game as equal.
100%.
You know, once people had gotten over the fact that women could play football, because a lot of people went, "What the hell? Messi's got to play against a woman. That's not realistic." And then reminded that there are dead people on the game.
Yeah.
I think it has helped it massively. People are just more familiar.
Especially because it is that generation, I think, that, as you said, are more, it's still don't seem to be very accepting of it. But now, because Bob Matty's 99 rated, has got a colourful card and has loads of good stats, I don't care.
Well, yeah, because if you're so ardently against women's football that you refuse to use the women's players you get, you're going to end up getting really good women's players that you just don't use, which obviously you're not going to do. So the people have just gone, well, I have to use them, and then they start enjoying those. They love those players because they've done so well on their FIFA team.
Yeah.
But yeah.
By the way, just for anyone wondering what's happened in the game, it's been the slowest final 5 minutes of a match, and understandably, we have 8 minutes of additional time in this one. Plenty of minutes to play. I understand, because the final 5 minutes there, we've been talking about the growth of the women's game. But actually took 3 minutes to take a corner, saved by Berger, who then went down injured. That was 5 minutes of football for a corner.
We just had a chat about that now. Go, all right, switch to the play. It's Sonny Baltimore, brought down there smartly by Lisa Sense.
How's she not been booked? So many players, I keep looking at it and go, how did they not on a yellow card? But yeah, this is a big 7 minutes now.
This is the problem. If Olafsson got on top of it after a few, then you get rid of that. Yeah. But instead, because she's just let everyone do what they want for 45, for 80, 90 minutes, it's now getting out of hand. Jean-Francois just lacks any sort of control or authority as a referee, and that just ends in disaster. Karchawi, ball in, great save by Berger. Chad says, I'm rocking an all-female team for my AFC Ultimate team. Love that.
That's brilliant.
If I could muster up the willpower and patience to play FIFA, I would. I can't wait for it to come on Football Manager. We want to do a series. It's supposed to come out on this year's game on FM25, but they didn't release FM25, so it's not coming out until FM26, where I'll be at uni. So potentially we may do a series where we play Football Manager.
If the people want it, we deliver, because as we know, we do what the people want.
Yeah. I think it suits live streams quite well because you want it to be quite exciting. Yeah, Anna says, I don't quite get your take about young people being less into women's football. I feel like I see so many more young people in the stadium than at men's matches. That's because of availability. They're cheaper, so young people are able to go to the games. But that is 30,000 in the stadium, and I would say the majority are young girls.
Yeah, but also
there's still.
I think in terms of when we're talking about young people not accepting it, it's more the teenager, I think, area.
Yeah,
I think I agree.
Phrasing it wrong.
Yeah, there are plenty of young people.
No 5-year-old.
No, it's
ingrained to hate women.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think you're making a great point. As you say, those younger people, that the players that are starting to come through or are just starting to get into football, 100% agree. There's loads of them who support it. I think it's like that.
It's 13 to 21, I would say. And obviously there's outliers. I mean, we're here covering the women's game incredibly passionate.
We've spent our whole summer spending hours and hours watching it.
Strike from Batcher cleared away. And there's loads of people like that. But yeah. It says, where do I sign a petition for Harry and Jack to play FIFA? No petition, but...
A GoFundMe of 80 quid to buy the game to start off with, and then we'll start the talk.
It might be on discount now. Secret Attack says, also can't wait for Football Manager to have women in it. It's going to be so fun.
Oh, brilliant.
We'll definitely have a save going on the channel.
Yeah.
I'd love to get a creator series going, but I'm not sure how many.
We'll also have to get a poll out to see who people want us to manage. I will manage anyone bar Arsenal or Tottenham. Put that out there right now. Or and Barcelona.
But that's the problem. I feel like you have to do some of the big clubs for the series to do well.
Oh yeah, we can do the other big clubs.
Because we're not Football Manager.
But if I did Arsenal or Barcelona, I'd just put them,
Sell
I'd ruin them. Sell all their good players. Release Bon Mati and
Barca Challenge, you can't have any Spanish players.
Oh, that was quite interesting.
You should say no, 'cause you have any players then. It's just Rolfo.
Yeah.
And Esme Brooks. You've got two
It
left
has
backs.
to be the longest end to it. Both sides are playing for extra time.
Yeah.
That just to point out for anyone wondering why we're not really discussing the game, nothing is happening. Both sides are time wasting. Both sides are taking the pace out of the game. Both sides realise that extra time now is more important than anything.
I think the Football Manager will help with my knowledge of niche players. Because I could tell you so many random footballers because I've used them in Football Manager.
Yeah.
Trying to come forwards here. Germany,
No way.
Julian Brand breaks away with the ball. Can she get a shot away here? Batcher squares her up. Brand takes aim.
Oh.
Just gets a little bit too much on it. It's over the bar.
That would have been incredible if Germany, in the closing minutes of this game, who have held on superbly, had nicked it with a late stunner from Brand, but wasn't to be.
Yeah.
France now coming forwards. Goal now would be it, surely. Oh, it's great football.
Salma Batcher out to the left-hand side. Baltimore wants to come inside now. Brilliant from Sandy Baltimore. Great tackling there from Kleinherner. And they try and break looking
Lacra.
for Hoffman. But yeah, Lacra's been excellent today. After watching her at this tournament, I want her in the WSL so badly.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she was brilliant for Real Madrid in the Champions
Yeah,
League
that's
last
true.
season. Oh.
Kachawi wants to squeeze a shot towards goal. It's blocked. Baltimore cannons one. Antalisa, Minga. They're still coming forwards here, France. 2.5 minutes on the clock.
What a ball. Germany deal with it. This is so tense. It's incredible.
Hoffman's going to get there. Giovanna Hoffman's got there. Can she now bring her teammates into the equation? Buell tries a pass central, cut out by Kachawi. Germany to fight with 10 players in this game for as long as they have. Absolute testament to their grit and absolute testament to Vuk's tactics. They've done
100%.
so well in this game. They should have won based off the penalty. Can't believe that was missed. Now, obviously, that would have been a game state change, and it changed so much about how France would have played at the end here, but still, incredible from Germany. Ket holds off Matteo excellently. Brilliant defending from Germany's left back.
She has come in
And
tonight
has drawn the foul as well.
to step
Matteo.
first start of the tournament, to come into a quarter final against France, to play as well as she has. Credit to Ket. It's been brilliant for Germany tonight.
Yeah.
Fans, this is nervy. These last 2 minutes are really tense.
Now it's with Berger. Jez says Hoffman must have covered about 100 kilometres tonight. Yeah, just desperately chasing the football. Buell tries to get the flick on. Headed away by Diarmida. Germany throw.
Last minute. We have played 90. We are going to play 98. Germany have played about 75, 80 minutes with 10 players, yet they are still fighting in this game.
Kachawi tries to clear it long. Knack. Send it. Oh, the cat getting in the way of it, sorry. Diarmida pass inside. Now Gayoro. Now out to the left-hand side. It's Baltimore. Lovely turn. Great footwork from Sandy Baltimore. Kachawi. Here's Diarmida. Jean-Francois. Baltimore. Orient Jean-Francois. Lacra. Now out to Salma Batcher. Looking to deliver the ball into the box. Cleared away well by Germany. I think that'll likely be it. Baltimore, and that is the full-time whistle. France 1, Germany 1. We're off to extra time, lads. And everyone watching, I don't know why I said lad. That's oddly...
You've turned it right.
Yeah. Last few minutes. We're off to extra time. Should be another 30 minutes of action. It's been a fantastic first 90 minutes. Can we get another 30 minutes? Loving it. Absolutely loving it. Shadow says, here we go, extra time indeed. Everyone's saying, here we go, extra time. Cannot wait. Another 30 minutes of what's been a brilliant game so far. Can Germany continue to hold on with only 10 players? Can France finally find a way through? That's what we're going to be answering throughout the next half an hour. Will we go to penalties? So much to be decided, we'll find out. But that's all about taking a breath. I feel like there was less in that second half. Well, I say that less. We had 2 times that France scored and it was disallowed. Germany missed a penalty. It had it all, really, but a goal. No goals, and as a consequence, we go to extra time. It's been hard fought. Germany done so well to be able to still be in this game. I think a lot of us thought after just 7 minutes, or 12 minutes, sorry, the game was over. But alas, they came back, they fought hard, Germany, and they've done really well with just 10 players.
Yeah, they've done really well. Credit to them, credit to Christian Berg and everyone in that Germany squad, because they have battled hard and they're still fighting in this game, but the job only gets tougher. To hold on against France for 90 minutes with a player less is one task, but to do it for another half an hour is another very, very difficult challenge for Germany. If they can pull it off, though, then it would be one of the best quarterfinal wins we have seen in a very, very long time at the Euros. But let's see what they've got. And it's going to be a brilliant half an hour, no matter what happens. Whatever Germany can do, however long they can hold on, whatever France can do, it is going to be a very, very exciting 30 minutes at the minimum. If we don't get a goal in 30 minutes, then we get everyone's favourite penalty kicks, which have been woeful at this tournament, to say the least. More penalties missed than scored at this Euro so far. So I think both sides will be hoping that they can try and nick a goal in the next half an hour in extra time to avoid going to spot kicks. But I tell you what, it's going to take something. It really is going to take something for France to beat this defiant Germany side. They've held on brilliantly. France will be frustrated because they realistically should have won this game by now. They've had an extra player for the majority of the match. They've had 2 goals disallowed for offside by VAR. They should be in a more commanding position. They could have lost it. Don't forget, France could have thrown it away. Germany had a penalty. Shocker Nusken missed that. This game has had absolutely everything but a winner. We now have 30 minutes to decide a victor. Obviously, the winner of this tie will go through to play the world champions Spain. So for whoever gets through, there is a lovely reward waiting to take on that Spanish side, who are the favourites. But I think neither of these sides are thinking past tonight, really. They both want to get through. They both want to give it absolutely everything they've got. But I no matter what happens now in this little match, it has been a brilliant watch. And it is going to be a brilliant 30 minutes where we see 2 really good football sides keep battling out. And maybe we'll get a winner. Maybe we won't. But we'll wait and see. I still think that, again, my head would say that France would win this game just because they've got the extra player. But I would have said that for the last 70 minutes of football that we watched, and that didn't happen. So do not count out Germany. The Germans are still fighting. They still want to go win this Euros. Finalists in Euro 2022. They want to go one step further this year and win the tournament.
Yeah.
But they need to get past France.
They haven't got enough Euros trophies,
No, they haven't. Just the 8. Feel for them, really.
But yeah, Monto up the stream, so I thought England, Sweden was top, but this one tops it. Not sure it does yet. Depends how far this goes.
What more could this game have brought you?
No, I know, but I guess I don't have the emotional attachment.
That is
to
true.
this game.
I think it's kind of nice.
I think maybe it would have been a more interesting one if both teams had 11 players.
Yeah, I'm just glad we haven't spent the first 60 minutes being annoyed at England and then being really happy. I'm just glad I've managed to enjoy a brilliant football game from a neutral point of view.
Yeah, it tailed off in the last 20, I'd say.
Because both sides are playing for extra time.
Yeah. Hoffman knocks it back, and we're back underway. I think once we saw Nusken miss that penalty, or at least that Germany win that penalty, France realised they could give away penalties.
Yeah.
And that worried them.
I tell you what, that I can't believe. Again, everything would have pointed. France had 2 disallowed goals. Everything was pointing to France should have won it, but Germany missed a penalty, and that was Nusken's opportunity to win the game. How have we got a flat ball? We haven't.
No, it's cannoned off the head of Matteo.
Oh,
It was a head injury, so it's going to be a drop ball.
Who gets the ball?
Germany. Seemingly.
I don't think anyone knows.
Mallard on the way, by the way, on for France.
Yes, that happened in normal time.
Ah.
She was part of the double change with Matteo. She came on for Cascarino.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
She's gone on the pitch for about 20 minutes.
She hasn't done much.
No, she hasn't, to be fair.
There you go.
But she has been there.
Maybe you've wondered.
Yeah, we didn't see any changes, but in between the normal time and extra time.
Brand brought down, and there is a foul in there. Sombath or Lacroix deemed too physical. Great, France have no ideas offensively. Yeah, they seem to be just can't understand that they've got such an advantage in terms of personnel. They're playing it too safe almost. Something they've just got to release it and play.
Yeah.
Berger sends it forwards, headed away by Lacroix.
Tell you now, if Germany win this game, France will be kicking themselves. Absolutely kicking themselves. Because what an opportunity they were presented with today to win this match. We thought Hendrick had thrown it all away for Germany in the opening stages, but her side are battling hard. And I hope she sat in that changing room ready with a lot of apology and thank yous at this rate. Because Germany are fighting for her out there. And they're delivering.
Absolutely. I'm just gutted we never got to see what Vuk was trying to cook up for this game.
Which maybe
did he
benefits
have
them.
Planned?
Because Spain won't know what they're going to do. No one knows what they're going to do yet.
True.
Maybe they'll get sent off again and go that way last time.
Hoffman couldn't quite get there. Runs through. They're players with growing up their hair, getting extensions.
Yeah.
Somba. Now D'Almeida. Back to Sombath. Lacroix. France look to come down this left-hand side. Pass inside to Jean-Francois. He takes it well on the back foot. Looks to turn. No option forward, so chooses to go back again. Here's Sombath. Being forced right now. Try to find D'Almeida. Really should have got in front of that Clara Buell. D'Almeida into Sandy Baltimore. Great defending from Ket, who clears it away well. Hoffman doesn't have the legs to keep fighting. That's got to be a change surely soon. Get Leia Schuler on up front.
What? France made 3 changes. Germany have made 2.
Germany made 1.
Did they not make a...
They made a sub. 20th minute was the only sub they've made.
Wow.
Ball flick through looking for Matteo.
Yeah, why not throw more players on?
Don't know. Gilly Gwyn made a bench, by the way.
No, they just name her on there so that she can be part of the team.
Oh,
she does the she still does her captain duties. So name her on the bench, and then she does the pre-match huddle, and she orchestrates that.
Oh, okay.
Which is fair enough. If you've got red cards and all sorts going on, you might as well keep her on there.
Yeah.
Antigua, there will be a stop for her anyway because she's not there.
Good.
That makes sense.
Yeah. There's no one. They can't put anyone else on the bench, so they might as well put her on there.
Yeah.
Get your point. Yeah. Surely got to be looking at Sidney Lohman. Got to be looking at Leia Schuler.
They've got so many players they can bring on. I think Christian Wirtz forgot. He's
It's just difficult because who do you bring on? They've fought so hard. Do you want to disrupt this? I think the easiest way you can do it is just Schuler on up front.
You just go 5-10 minutes.
Can you change someone in midfield? Don't really want to do that yet because you've got 10 players.
But
you need to throw on penalty takers eventually.
Exactly. That mentality has now shifted from weighing up normal time and extra time, but now you've got to weigh up extra time penalties. You can't just go for it and take players off who might be good at penalties because that could impact you.
I'm not saying Sjokke Nussen's not coming off the field.
No.
So that rules out our midfield change because Sense has been excellent.
Brand won't. Yule won't.
They could throw Side Brits on there, but does that make them stronger? I'm not sure. Sense has been so good. And do they want to disrupt it? They don't have any more defenders left. So all they can do is change the front three. Yeah. Why take Brandon Buell off?
For France.
There's one so they can make, and that's up front.
Whereas, compared to France, who already bought off Katoto, bought off Diani, that's a couple of players there who would have stepped up to take.
I think Matteo, Baltimore, both pen takers, though. So, I see your point, but I think they'll be okay. Yeah, I think it's difficult for Germany because they would have loved to have more options to rotate round. But
Yeah.
I think you maybe look at Lohman for sense in the 118th minute.
Yeah, maybe.
Just hold it for 2 minutes if it gets that far. But yeah.
But I think if we get the penalties, we're in for an absolute show because you've got 2 goalkeepers who are incredibly good.
I appreciate Alyssa phrasing this as a genuine no-ball knowledge question, saying what happens if more than 10 pens of one team in a penalty shootout happens. Yeah, as answered in chat, they do just go background in the same order.
But France will take one out.
What do you mean?
They still not do that. They used to do that. I thought it had to be 10v10. So
don't think so.
So if they taken that out, they used to do that.
I don't know. Ball in behind. I don't think I've ever seen a penalty shootout where there's only been 10 players.
No.
Can't think of off the top of my head.
I might be wrong. It might be an old rule.
Because it's so rare, isn't it, that 10 players get there?
It was a rule at some point, but I thought the team of 11 would take one out.
I mean, it's rare you get to...
Yeah.
You get round everyone anyway. As Alex said, remember United doing it against Villarreal. We live streamed that. Villarreal beating United in the Europa League final. And here, finally, Lea Schuler will be thrown into the fray. I'm not surprised at all. Predicted this because it's the only sub they can make, really. Unless they've got a centre-half who's a better penalty taker on the bench. But I don't... I see that.
Yeah. Surely they'd have spoke about penalty takers.
They haven't got any more defenders left.
What the ball at it? Oh, just a bit too overhit.
They genuinely don't have another centre-back left. Defender.
Yeah, a good point.
Because there's no...
Hendrick's been sent off.
Hendrick, Ramsey or Gwyn.
Linda's been injured.
Klein-Herner's gone on.
Yeah.
The most defensive player they got left is De Bruyne.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Germany can't... Germany's options are to stay as they are or go for the game.
I mean, I don't know what Knack and that are like at penalties. I imagine she's all right. She can strike a ball well. But if they want to take a defender off, could they drop Nuskin into that back line, bring someone into the midfield?
100%.
But it is going to be a like for like then. So Hoffman off for Lea Schuler.
This is a brilliant sub to have. To be bringing on an extra time. And if Schuler can get up to speed, that ball in behind against a tiring French backline could be deadly.
Do you think that's why France brought Sonbath on?
Maybe.
Try and combat that as well.
Maybe.
I mean, obviously, I think Bok was struggling anyway, but... Cher says, I think Yanina Ming is my new favourite player. She's been incredible. It's a shame she just can't ever come to WSL. Because Minga just... It's not going to work. I'm like brilliant footballer, but... You can't have that on the back of a shirt in England. Imagine some kid walking around with that. Just an unfortunate name, really. But yeah, brilliant footballer.
Christian Burke, love it. Annoyed that the Armada stole a yard. How dare she even try to do that thing? Still hangs in the balance.
There from Siaka Nuskin.
All it will take is one slip up, one moment of magic, which can completely decide this quarter final. I love extra time because neither side wants to go for it, but both sides want to win, and it creates this really weird paradox.
What do they? Do both teams look at penalties as favourable now?
I don't think either side want to go to penalties. You never want to go to penalties in football because it's a complete lottery. You are gambling your chances, but I think Germany with 10 players are more likely to be happy with penalties.
Bill tries to slide one through. Can't quite make that work.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it was pulled back. Jones had the ball, but it will be a German free kick. Nuskin caught by Gayoro. Testosson telling Ankerson Berger to get the hurry up. Berger does not oblige at all. But again, that's a bit of poor refereeing. Runs over there, tells her to hurry up. The goalkeeper doesn't listen, so she just runs off. Ball out to Brand. What a turn that is.
Euler Brand wants to take players on. Shimmies inside. Lifts the ball forwards. Cuts out by Salabatcha. Now Karchawi. Out to Sondi Baltimore. Wants to come inside. That's clumsy from Cat.
Good from Baltimore. Lovely little shift of the feet and just draws the foul.
Baltimore, De Almeida. Jean-Francois, now Batcher. Who lift the ball over the top, looking for Matteo. Really good from Ekaterinburger.
Just incredible. Good. Berger and Perragnini have been brilliant in their nets. Both sides have defended well. Germany especially. They don't look like they've got their player down. I have to say. I think there's just 21 tired players out there at the moment.
I'm interested just how many of the German players have names that correspond to a word in English.
Yes.
So you've got Berger, Brand, Minger, Ket, Knack.
That is true. Speaking of Ket, that's another foul on Baltimore, and she goes into the book.
Even Sense.
Technically, yes.
Crazy stuff. But yeah, foul in there. She's been asking for one for a while, I think. A yellow card.
Yeah. Again, France very happy to take their time over this. Another free kick, but they're not going to pump it in the box. It's just going to go short. Don't want to risk losing the ball and getting overloaded at this point in the match.
Lacroix. Ball through into Mallard. Here's Lacroix. Sambath. Back to Lacroix. Pass forwards. Looking for Mallard. One back in there by Jean-Francois. Now Karchaoui. Baltimore. Back towards Gaioro. Blocked in there. The strike from Sandy Baltimore. Now Batcher. Germans just haven't really been able to get out. Ball into the box. Headed towards their own goal. Berger, what a save! Oh my word.
Wow.
Berger couldn't catch it. Oh, she could have caught. I don't know. What a stop.
I just don't think she could get there. I don't think she would have been able to claim it.
That full stretch just kept it out.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
That was incredible from Ekaterinburger, and she might have damaged herself in the process.
Just
but Minger, oh
would
my
we
days.
Minger?
That is
What a
world
save.
class.
May have done her elbow in saving it.
Utterly, I can't even speak. I'm speechless. That is absurd from Berger.
What a stop.
Incredible piece of goalkeeping. And yeah, she has done herself a bit of damage in the process, and this will be a big miss. Again, we speak about penalties, we speak about difference makers. Yanina Minger bailed out there by her goalkeeper.
That's true. I think Germany do probably have the next, like the best backup option at this tournament with Marmatovic, but still, Berger is a difference maker on pens.
Just incredible. There was a bit of afters as well between Mallard and Ket. I think that is just ridiculous.
This makes me wonder how Berger ever lost her place at Chelsea in the first place. Competition, and more the fact that she wasn't really forced out at Chelsea. She wanted to leave because Jess Carter was getting forced out.
Yeah.
So.
And I think she's a brilliant shot stopper. Reflex is incredible, and penalties are just superb. But in terms of an all-round goalkeeper, ball at her feet, everything you need to be a goalkeeper, I think all-round now.
Her and Musovic were too similar, and Hampton was just better than both of them.
100%. It's a silly one from Ket, who's already
I don't know how much
card.
I don't know how much contract she made there with Matteo.
She's committed 4,000 in like the last 4 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. But Matteo goes down there that much.
That is
convincing.
True. I mean, it weren't there though, was it? Definitely further inside. Well, it's going to be a French free kick that is going to be swung in the area to end the first half of extra time. Batcher the one over it. Blue shirts flooding the penalty area. Good opportunity this for France to hit the front.
Indeed. Good area for this. Well, it was anything like the last ball I saw from this side of the pitch swung in. It's going to pay dividends for that one. Not quite as successful. France now to make it work. And at least no one this time pulled on the hair of any French players. 2 minutes of additional time. And Berger will send this long. Germany taking no risks at this stage of the game. Berger flicked on by Nuska. Now to play. That's a France ball. D'Almeida. Baltimore. Wildly picking up in the air. Matteo. Lovely flick there from Karchawi to Gayoro. Now it's to Mallard. Can she get a shot away for France? Great block in there from Brand. And she just does the defensive work again there. Eula Brand knocks it past Mallard. Will try and get there again. Strong tackle, but fair tackle on Salma Batcher, who goes down like she's been shot.
Oh, I had to get
Quickly gets to her feet when she realises that she's not going to get any sympathy on that one. Great tackle from Eula Brand. Gayoro. Baltimore. Pass inside doesn't quite come off. Germany will look to break away now. And Son Bath wins it. They've not been able to get Lea Schuler into this one yet.
No.
Here come France. Baltimore goes down. Knack then strong again. Perhaps a little too forceful. So far holding Baltimore off, but she's kept going. Gayoro in towards the back post. Mallard heads towards goal. Too tame for Anne-Catherine Berger though.
This game is just brilliant. Great battling between Baltimore and Knack. Baltimore comes away with it. Gayoro with a lovely little dink towards the back post. Mallard, though, heading it straight at Anne-Catherine Berger, who holds it well and will take her time to release that ball.
Yeah.
Schuler again. No, it's too aggressive. Too aggressive up against Jean-Francois there. And that should really be that for the first half of extra time.
Karchawi, Son Bath, and that is the half-time whistle. 15 more minutes, or we will be going to penalties for the second time in this Euros knockout stage. It has been a feisty encounter. Both sides not willing to give up an inch. Germany, despite being on just 10 players, have fought hard. Yanina Minga picking on back at her own goalkeeper, probably the most dangerous one they've had in this half. But Berger clawing it off the line.
Does well.
And well, the goal line technology with one of the most obvious ones I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But that's not it.
Well, 15 more minutes to find a winner. If not, we're to spot kicks. But what a game this has been. Brilliant battle. But Germany now, I mean, what? We've played 105 minutes. Hendrick was sent off in the 15th minute. That is 90 minutes of surviving with 10 players. An incredible effort from everyone in a white shirt tonight. And if they were to win this football match, it would be a mighty achievement.
Yeah, Alex says Germany putting up a brick wall. Eres saying the Berlin Wall.
Indeed. A good wall. The one on the pitch.
Right.
Yeah, sorry.
Praising.
No. I've just to make the difference clear between the two. But I'll tell you what,
Harry.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it has been a brilliant fight from Germany, and they've put up a very good defence. But will they manage to hold out for penalties? Will they get a goal of their own? I mean, Schock and Nusken, it feels like ages ago that she missed that penalty to put Germany in the lead.
Yeah, well, France have played a part in tearing down a Berlin Wall before. However, they won't have the help of the English, the American, or the Russians. Here come France. They get us back underway for another 15 minutes in this game. What's going to happen? Who knows?
No idea. Anything can happen.
Indeed. Will Germany be their usual colossals in knockout competition and find a way against all odds? Can France break the bottle job tagline? D'Almeida. Baltimore. Eris says, why is there no break? It's like a 30-second turnaround. That's extra time. Everyone's got places to be. Can't have another 5-minute break in there.
Yeah. Just goes quickly. You get, you get 3 minutes between. No, you get 5 minutes between the end of full time and the start of extra time. You then get 2 minutes between for half time extra time, and then it'll be another 2 to 3 minutes for penalty kicks.
Yeah. and you get the generic. The punch is always the same. But between 90 minutes and full time, it's what's going to happen with the legs now? Who's going to be able to hold on stamina? And then you'll get with the 2 minutes, you get a minute of whatever has happened in that first half extra time.
Yeah.
And then 2 minutes of them going, oh, I don't know.
Predictions.
Of them going, oh, I don't know what's going to happen here. It's going to be a big question of legs now. Who can keep going? Yeah. Everyone just forgets doing analysis and goes, let's talk about character. But yeah.
But credit to the 10 German characters on that football pitch, because they have shown a lot of fight. Karchawi there, very aggressively grabbing the shirt of Sens and giving away a free kick. I can definitely see another red card, by the way. So many players floating around on yellows who keep making fouls. I have kind of lost track of who is on a yellow.
But Katrin Berger sending it forwards, flicked on. Yes, it have been quite a few yellow cards.
Yeah. You know, I'm looking at Nusken, at Ket, Brand. I don't think Batcher's on one yet, or Karchawi.
I don't know how Batcher's. She gave away a penalty. The only France had one yellow. That doesn't tell you the rest of them.
Only Diani?
Yeah.
Are you joking?
Well, somehow Mbok and Lacroix have escaped one. Somehow Batcher's escaped one. No.
Wow. Brand on the charge again for Germany.
The Germany touchline's got as many as France have.
Oh, overhits it again. That's the second time that she tried to go in behind the Brand, to Buell, sorry, rather than just going into her feet. Clara Buell has barely touched the ball tonight. But they're keeping her on there because she can take a penalty. And exactly, that makes sense. I'm not slagging her off for it. I don't think it's necessarily her fault that she hasn't touched the ball. Just every time Germany have countered, they've always gone down the right-hand side with Julia Brand. Right, there's another couple of minutes come and gone in
Could
this
the lack
game.
of Germany legs be detrimental here? The fact they haven't made haven't made changes.
Maybe it's a risky one.
Only been able to really.
Only made 2 changes.
Strong in there from Sense. Falls now to Julia Brand, who'll try and come forward.
Too much. You're not at this point in the game. You're not going to run past 3 players.
And now we'll switch the play to central. Drop in there for Jean-Francois. Schuler will keep fighting for it. They've got to find Schuler.
Yeah.
Really got to find Schuler.
Squeeze the legs.
Looking to play it around her. It's not Hoffman up there anymore. It's Leia Schuler. Pick her out. Make her do something. People fight for it. That was not great from Baltimore, but Tessa Olofsson loving that.
Fair enough.
There we go. Just been genuinely awful tonight, the referee.
But it's gone in both ways, so it's evened out a little bit.
The fact that France are on 1 yellow card.
That is crazy. It's absolutely mental.
There's just no justification for that. They've committed 22 fouls.
22 fouls and got 1 yellow card.
Germany committed 25. That's 3 more. Now, I know obviously that doesn't go like for like. Not every fouls are equal, but for there to be such a disparity in the yellow cards.
Even so, don't even take Germany out of consideration. Any football match where a team commits 22 fouls,
unless every player makes 2 each.
Even that should be more than 1 yellow card. That is ridiculous, referee. 22 fouls and only 1 card.
Tries to drive forwards. Karchawi. Matteo. Good fight in there. That was a handball blocking Minga's clearance.
And another 5 minutes has come and gone. We are 10 minutes away from spot kicks. And while Germany players have got their hands on their knees because they are struggling, France are turning to their bench once again.
Of course, how is that not yellow? Why does it even go to a foul, Phil? Let alone a yellow card. That says everything about them.
This is Madry coming on.
The beer? Madry?
Madry, yeah.
Madry? Or Madry? No, Madry.
Madry.
Why are you putting a D in it?
I'm not. It's a J. Madry. J and R.
Like Madry. Hashtag, didn't he?
It's been 110 minutes of the game.
And
Cat is
struggling. Subbed on. That end on guard on the other side, I believe, as well.
Really smart. I love that. She needs treatment, but she's off the pitch, so she's just bum shuffled onto the pitch. And now she's to get treatment from Buell.
Cat is barely on the pitch. But
No,
she's done well.
she is struggling.
Double change coming anyway. So that is number 5, which is De Almeida off for Ndongala. So Elisa De Almeida not want to take a penalty. And then Mary on for Gayoro.
No way.
She took one earlier, but
Doesn't
she
matter.
was still their best penalty.
Doesn't matter. One matter. Doesn't matter. You know, you keep your best penalty taker on the pitch at all times. Even if she's struggling.
Laurent, I'm not sure on that one. Not sure.
Yeah.
We'll say maybe she's still a good penalty taker.
Maybe she'll take the 5th one. Yeah,
This is
Ket's
it.
down.
Away for Cat. They have no other defenders.
Who they? I mean, they've got a sponge. Maybe try something more than a sponge.
She's got cramps. And
Yeah, what are they doing? They've got a sponge. Wouldn't take they
that
dive.
is Cersei. So
Going left back.
Who I've seen
I'm
you
sorry.
playing right back. So
I'm not a physio, but in 2025, I'm watching these physios just rub a sponge on Ket's calf and going, does that work?
This race says she's going to play about 3 minutes at left back. She's asking where the hell am I supposed to play? I'm not a left back.
Well, no. I mean, Ket
Ket's
is done. She's genuinely done. She has played 112 minutes of this tournament and is dead.
Germany are down to 9.
They're down 9. We're playing on because she's off the pitch now. If this costs Germany the game, it's so frustrating.
Bjorsen at left back, Schuler at left wing. No one's up front.
They've just got to hold on till they can
It's
get a
just
sub on.
4-4.
They've got to hold on till they can get a sub on.
4-4.
Commit as many fouls as
What a
possible.
formation.
Just be frustrating.
Mallard into the box. Headed away by Rebecca Knack. Now
Flags
Ndongala offside.
That
And
is
Germany will
perfect.
not take this
Angerton Berger is going to sit on this football.
until there's a
Literally.
substitution.
Here we go. Here comes the sub. So let's see what on earth Christian Wirt's going to do now, because we are watching a forward come on for a left back. Because Germany have no defenders left at this tournament.
Just genuinely what happens next round if Ket isn't all right.
You've got
No
Nuskin,
idea.
but I think Nuskin's going to have to shift out now. Or is Cersei just going to left back?
They're all footballers, aren't they? Can do the job.
For 7 minutes, you've got to go on there and defend. That would be my instruction.
Yeah. Still got some strong centre backs on there. Yeah, she's gone to left back.
Fair enough.
Love it.
Hats off to her.
They have no other options, to be fair.
Yeah, true.
And now we'll see, can she hold up Sondi Baltimore? Ket's done a great
Oh.
job of that. And well, they've won it back, and Clara Bill can break. Could this unlock Clara Bill? No.
They haven't seen her. She's
No,
probably
good.
got the most energy on the pitch.
Schuler runs past Lacrosse of it.
Yeah.
Finally, well done, Tessa Olofsson. A yellow card for Lacra.
France, it's taken 114 minutes, but France have got their second yellow of the game. Also, that Schuler is down injured.
Because she's been dragged down and thrown on the
Oh,
floor.
she landed on the ball as well. Hopefully she's alright, because genuinely Germany will have to pack it in if she's injured.
They haven't got any players left.
They'll just pack up and go home.
So maybe
They'll get through and have to forfeit.
Booked. Nuskin is coming off.
Surely not. No, she's just applauding the fans. Shooter is down here though.
I don't know why they're doing it. A shot of her
No.
slowly clapping the fans.
This is not good for Leia Shooter.
No, this is worrying.
But Angstrenberg is like, you will fight on. I don't care how many limbs you've got.
My arm is broken. I'll keep playing. Get on with it.
You only need 1 foot attack penalty. I'll hold you up and swing you into the ball. That's what it takes. She's back to her feet and good to continue.
It's like it's table football. They just big stick with like the ball.
Big class.
And obviously they just spin it round. And we're going to see who...
Oh, why are they showing that?
Maytree goes to the right. Mata goes to the right. Castro goes to the left. Sombaf goes top right.
Because France is going to watch that and go, well, let's not do that.
They know. They know what they're
ITV
doing,
have
let's not do
genuinely
that.
just won France the shootout.
It's not ITV, is it? It's UEFA's pictures.
Yeah. How can
Everyone
you
has
do
seen
that? France are just sat there and gone, well, I'll tell you what, we're not going to go that way then. That's job
But
done.
equally, don't put a really obvious
Yeah.
graphic on your water bottle.
Yeah.
Put a something over it
Yeah.
before, then go, oh, penalties, what are we doing?
Yeah, put a wallet, put a booklet in there, just open the book like a map. Oh, where are we?
Or just
Yeah,
paper over the top.
that is poor from UEFA though.
How is the broadcast?
Because that hands a massive advantage to France now, because they know which way Berger's going to go.
And charge the pictures as well.
Look, guys.
It's not that planning to do.
That's really that would annoy me. I think Chris.
Now they have to go and show a shot of the other end though.
Yeah.
It's the only way it's
the
fair.
whole world has just seen exactly what Anglican Berger's going to do in the shootout.
Yeah. Maitri cuts it back. Matteo Maitri must have been offside. Cleared away by Brand. Oh, not that way. Cersei gets it gone. Jean-Francois. Kachawi lifts it over the top. And Cersei picks up the ball. And finally, the flag goes out.
Come on, ages ago.
A big contention on the edge of the box. I think there's enough in it.
No, I thought he was in the area. I had a lot of questions.
Fair enough.
Let's have a look back. Lauren Bonnet must be boiling in a full black suit in this kind of game. Fair play to him.
Yeah, Hannah says, why is sports limited to 23 players? Is 24 or 27 not more sensible? 26 is the magic number you're looking for. That is what we've seen the men's game rise to, even in the Euros, where there are less games than in the World Cup. It's still gone up to 26. I don't know why it isn't. What are the three players going to do? I think the only thing it does do is it has a slight advantage to the bigger teams. Because if you think about it, if take England were able to call three more players up, Nikita Paris, whoever else you want to put in there, add more to that England squad than three more players for Poland or Wales who are calling up from the Championship at that point. So it's a bit of a difference. I kind of see why they're doing it still, but I think this by the quarterfinal stage, every team needs 26 players. Evidently, Germany have lost.
They've got no defenders.
Now down. Yeah, exactly.
They're going to turn up against Spain with no defenders. Genuinely,
but that comes because they've had to play some really tough group games and they've been unlucky with injuries anyway. Whereas, like Spain have rested everyone constantly. No one's played for Spain yet. Here's Batcher. Last game was the first time Spain have listed their full strength 11. It's the first time they needed to. And they didn't, even then, probably could have got away with a weak inside. We haven't seen Spain take
2 minutes.
That's what France or Germany have got to do. Kachawi getting up to take aim, blocked by Brands. Never play clearance into your own back line, but that has worked out.
So little time left.
Matteo wants to end it now. Brand's got a touch. France corner. That's what you want Randy Renard, isn't it?
Oh, you should just stand there and go in.
Exactly. Double change. They're going for Pence now.
Yeah.
Sense off for Debritz. So this is solely with Pence in mind.
Yeah.
His sense has been excellent tonight. And Eula Brand off for Dorman. Dorman off back himself more as a pen taker.
This is good though, because this shows that Germany have thought about it. The fact that France bought off Grace Gaillor, I would say they didn't think about it.
All they've thought about and gone, she's already taken a penalty.
True.
That is already playing psychologically on her mind.
Maybe.
Let's just take her off. Linda Dorman's a good penalty taker.
Got to get there first. Last minute.
Batcher over this. Shadow says Eula Brand gave everything sense and massive as well. Both put up huge performances. You're spot on there, Shadow. Phil says, well, whatever happens now, there's been vintage France in the knockout stage. Yeah, they've had everything they could have had. And yet, they've not been able to deliver on it. 3 minutes of additional time. Ball in. Headed away. Drops down. Not cleared away by Debritz. Does then get it hooked away. Bit of a swing away for their first kick.
3 minutes add on the end of 120. Really, UEFA?
There were so many.
There have been a lot, to be fair.
But I don't think France would be too aggrieved.
No.
They've had so much.
Anthony Spurs was sit on the floor for 1.5 minutes.
Exactly. Just delaying the inevitable. No one's scoring in this time. Germany not even trying to.
No. But they have played...
France are barely trying to at this point.
Germany have played 105 minutes. with 10 players.
Bird goes long, Ndongala heads away. Cersei looking for Debretz. Nuskin, referee, doing her best to get in everyone's way there.
She's only got the way of both
Dorman
players.
fighting for it. Still not dealt with by France. Now they'll play out. Mallard. Now Germany have got to recover. Batcher. That's the left-hand side. Still carrying the ball forwards. Looks to deliver it. Headed away. Alex says, I wonder how they decide when non-penalty takers will kick it when they do their research. They look at literally any penalty shootout data they can find. So if they're taking a penalty shootout,
they'll have a list on everyone.
You know, if they play 5 years ago in the second division when they were still at their first club, there was a penalty shootout in the, you know, the cup, the Challenge Cup quarter final, and they took it. That's, you know, they look at any suggestions. Most players take a penalty at some point in their career. You know, even if it's like a pre-season tournament, even if it's looking at training footage.
But also some of it will also come down to like what the goalkeeper sees. If the body language is predictable, then they'll just save it.
Clutch out.
Still a minute to
go.
go.
Francois. Here's Mallard. Just gonna carry this forward, Melvin Mallard. Could strike it from here, Melvin Mallard. Does strike it over, but
wow. That would have genuinely. I don't know. That
someone said Mallard was gonna get the winner.
If that had got in, that would have just topped this Euros off.
Yeah.
Melvin Mallard
in France, stuttering for ages. Mallard just
rattles the crossbar from 25 yards in the last minute of extra time. Inches away from glory. Well, she hit that so well.
She doesn't even start over Leia Galton.
Handball.
It's funny that. It's the full-time whistle. Penalties. Here we go. The second penalty shootout we've had at this summer's Women's Euros. The first one, England beat Sweden just. Both sides missed a lot of penalties. Now, France taking on Germany. The penalty record this one has been abysmal. We've already seen one scored and one missed in this game. Now comes to the psychological aspect. Nuskin will have to step up again. Can she get the better of Pero Magnin on this occasion? France won't have their best taker in Grace Skyora, but they've got a plethora of other talents ready to step up from the spot. This is going to be high octane, high drama. We've already seen one penalty shootout, which was utterly bizarre. And
I just hope we see some actual penalties
couldn't
scored.
breathe.
I just want to see some penalties go in.
But you've got Pero Magnin who's saving on this game, and Berger, who's arguably the best saver of penalties and a great penalty taker, let's not forget. So this could be brilliant. Yashin, welcome to the stream, says, come on, France. Halo Demo says, come on, Germany. Yisha says, well done, Germany, except Hendrick. Yeah, Hannes is feeling like headed ahead with the penalty shootout. Love everyone getting involved in the last
They send Hendrick home. Punishment. No matter if Germany get through, they should send her back to Germany.
No, she's not going to play, is she?
No.
And she's an expert.
No.
And then they've got to beat Spain, and she's still not going to play after that, most likely.
What a game. What a night of football. What a quarter final.
Sorry, she's put a burger emoji.
Love it.
Could be the most important aspect of Catherine Berger.
Burger. This is burger time. I'm getting flashbacks to Champions League knockout games versus Leon at Stamford Bridge and Katrin Berger saving a penalty for Chelsea, winning the shootout for Chelsea, scoring one as well in that shootout.
Yeah.
That's the Andrew. To be fair, Falcon for glory saved 4 penalties, but she was part of it. She missed one, and that's part of the reason why Sweden didn't win. But Andrew Berger, we know she'll step up as well.
Indeed, this is going to be just as thrilling as the last penalty shootout.
Honestly,
Can we get a poll going in chat?
We can.
Let's change up what we've got. So, France won the poll. They didn't win the game. 208 votes. Thanks everyone that's voted. We're going to get another poll in the live chat. Who do you think is going to win on penalty shootouts? Wait for that to come in. Get voting. Germany or France? Will it be Pero Magnin or Berger who comes up big? Which team can hold their own? Which team could dig in deep and score their penalties? No one's been successful really with any sort of consistency from the penalty spot of this tournament. Will it be Germany? Will it be France that progress through this stage and meet up with Spain next Wednesday? We're going to find out very shortly. Get those votes coming in. Let us know who you think is going to win. This has been a crazy football. I can't believe Germany are here after 12 minutes after the game's done. Because for all intents and purposes, after what Hendrick pulled, it looked like it was over. However, Germany have fought so hard over the next 70 and then another 30 minutes to stay in this game of football. So, huge credit to them. Brilliant header from Nusken. They had a chance to win it through Nusken again through the spot. Or a chance to put themselves ahead at least, but they couldn't take it, and now it will go down to penalties. An incredible game of football, regardless of the outcome here. Germany, though, I feel have to take immense pride the battle they put in to even be at this stage. And France, how on earth haven't they won this game up to this point? But they can still win it. Penalties are a lottery. Who is going to be the lucky winner? Harry, who's starting?
I have no idea. They did that completely differently to survey. In the England-Sweden one, the referee did the first coin toss to see which end it would be.
Bottle again. That's outrageous.
Yeah.
From the broadcasters. Showing Anne-Katrine Berger's water bottle with a penalty for a second time.
It's shocking. But yeah, Tessa Dalton there did one coin toss for both decisions. Don't know how they managed to work that one out. But yeah, I mean, it's really poor. They're basically just giving away all of Berger's tactics.
It's going to be Germany to step up first.
At the France end.
It's up the France end, yeah.
So yeah, France got the end.
And this will matter. The other night it didn't matter because there was a running track. You can't even see the fans. They don't have any impact. This will matter. A sea of red, white and blue behind the goal.
But Germany had the advantage of taking first. England threw that away very quickly on Thursday night. Both goalkeepers getting a chat now. Two incredible goalkeepers when it comes to penalties. Pressure's on now though. And we've seen so many players at this tournament crumble under the pressure of the penalty spot.
At 47 votes, 70% going for Germany. That is interesting to see. 30% then going for
It's
France.
the Berger effect.
130 people watching though, so not everyone wants to get involved. No one has a verdict for us. But 70% think that Germany will win. First up, from the spot, you need to ring up for Germany. Pero Magnin between the sticks has already saved one penalty this evening. Can she keep that up in this shootout? Minga with the armband around her arm. Waits for the free whistle. Can she ignore the waving red, white and blue? She's being made to wait here. This has an impact. This has such a big impact. Why is she being made to wait here? The referee. If I'm Minga, you've got to get up to this ball and place it again because this is ridiculous.
What are we waiting for? All this drama, what are we waiting for? We've got the players in position.
We've got VAR on the coin toss.
Here we go.
Now, Minga will get to take it. Steps up from 12 yards. Yanina Minga scores. No problem from the spot. Tucks it down the right-hand side. She was made to wait a while. That can sometimes prove incredibly difficult to deal with.
That is composure.
That is a really composed penalty.
Doesn't force it into the corner. Sends Pero Magnin the wrong way and puts Germany 1-up in the shootout.
And now it is Maitri. Came off the bench to replace Grace Gayoro. Perhaps for the sole reason for taking a penalty. But she's up against Anne-Katrine Berger. She's always a frightening prospect.
The tactics
facing
Berger already.
a penalty.
I love it. Hands behind the back.
Why is Olafsson taking so long about these pens?
How is the penalty spot
Honestly.
dodgy? How have we got a wonky penalty spot?
If it is, just you've got to be like,
Yeah.
I don't, this isn't fair, but they're taking so long at penalties. Just Matri's going so wide with this one. Unconventional routine. Swings around, takes aim, saved! Saved by Anne-Katrine Berger. What a weird run-up, and it made it so obvious what she was going to do. Berger denies her. France missed the first one. You can see Matri's looking there the whole time. Berger read it, saved it well. What a stop.
Wow. trying to out-trick Angatrin Berger is like dancing with the devil.
Yeah.
You're not going to win. You are not going to win, and Berger denies it, and we said it's Berger time. Germany to go 2-up on penalties.
It's offering Tyson Fury a fight outside. Linda Dorman steps up, smashes it into the top corner.
What a penalty. This is penalties 101 so far from Germany. Composure, no hesitancy, get to the ball and just put your foot through it. What a penalty for Linda Dorman.
Absolutely leathered into the top corner by Linda Dorman.
And again, all eyes on Angatrin Berger, who is going to play games.
Oh, Pero Magnin with some words of wisdom for Sakina Karchaoui, because if this is a save for Berger, it's a mountain to climb for the French. Karchaoui lays the ball. All eyes on Berger. Steps back now, Karchaoui. Referee sounds a whistle. It's a short run up for Sakina Karchaoui. Steps up and dispatches of it calmly. Great pen. Coolly placed into the bottom corner by Sakina Karchaoui.
And that's how you do it. Don't engage with the mind games. Keep your head down. Focus on the football. Send Angatrin Berger the wrong way and find the bottom corner. Well composed from Karchaoui and Rebecca Nack to keep Germany ahead. Again.
This feels like a power pen to me.
Oh, 100%. This is going to break the net if it goes in.
Oh,
what is going on with this penalty spot?
Annoying me so much. Why is she so thinking about being on the penalty spot that much? Nack steps up, slots it home. Good penalty. Could have sworn she was right-footed, but she's taking that well with her left.
Brilliant. Again, Germany, no nonsense penalties this. No mind games, not rushing it, taking their time and making the penalties all about them. And Christian but can't contain himself on the touch. He's having a great day.
Preferred foot both.
Should anything. Well, all pressure now on Mel v Mallard. Because if this is a miss, then Germany will have an opportunity to fire themselves into the semi-finals.
Melvin Mallard plays the ball, steps back. Mallard, dead straight run up, shifts to the left. Mallard from 12 yards steps up, and it's a really good pen. Slots it in the bottom left. Mallard lets out a scream of celebration. It keeps France in touching distance, but they need a save from Pero Magnin or Germany to make a mistake now.
Again, really good stuff from Mallard. No nonsense. Doesn't engage with Berger and just finds the bottom corner and sends her the wrong way. The Brits sent to restore Germany's 2 penalty advantage.
Not sure what Pero Magnin is frustrated about. I think potentially just trying to put off the German.
How have we got a wonky penalty
taker? I don't know.
They're only not on her line, taking their time to get on her line.
The Brits here. Also playing around with a run up. Steps up and hits the bar. Too much better from Sarah the Brits. And she's missed the target entirely. And now France can draw level. Pero Magnin just put her off, you feel. Some really good delaying tactics. And Sarah the Brits, brought on for the sole reason to take a penalty, has struck the crossbar with her effort.
She'd beaten the keeper, just couldn't find the back of the net, and Sandy Baltimore then to level up the shootout.
Wow.
What a moment that could be. And what an opportunity this is for France to get back on level terms.
So, Baltimore from 12 yards. Can she keep cool, calm and collected? Waits the whistle. Waits again, steps up, and she finishes off nicely. No problem for Baltimore from the spot. And France are level.
This is a masterclass in a penalty shootout from both sides. Again, Baltimore, cool, calm, collected, just wraps her foot round it, sends Berger the wrong way.
It's broken the camera.
Yeah.
In the net. I love Berger's taking the 5th.
Of course she is. She backs herself.
Any Chelsea fans may remember Anne-Catherine Berger saving penalties against Lyon in the Champions League a few years ago, taking one to win it, takes aim now, and coolly dispatches and celebrates. Lovely little finger waggle, a little bit of the hands going out, a brilliant pen, and
So
calm as you like from Anne-Catherine Berger.
love that. Forget about composure. That was so loose. Everything. She just ran up to it, just jogged up to it, and just passed it
Even
into.
down to her technique when she's in the goal, she puts her
Yeah.
hands behind her back. There's got to be nothing more. You know,
I love
look,
that.
Just try and upset you. She's
Well,
just
actually, what she did is
she
it means
stares them down.
she doesn't give anything away.
Yeah.
Because they can't see which way she's leaning or which way her hands are moving. Just behind the back. I mean, it helps that they shoot a bottle, which could be ruining the shootout. Jean-Francois then has to score.
That's a lot of pressure on Orient Jean-Francois. From the spot, steps up. Was that the first normal routine we've seen? Steps up, and that's a really calm penalty. Just places it in the bottom corner. Great stuff from Jean-Francois.
On we go. Sudden death required. Another really good one. Again, sending Berger the wrong way. I mean, I'd love to know how much seeing the back of Berger's bottle has to affect this. Because they are sending her the wrong way every single time. Anyway,
Yeah.
Germany for their 6th, Clara Buell. And this is where things get tasty. Because this becomes players who didn't fancy stepping up in the first 5. They're still fancy
I was
themselves.
going to say, Clark was a great penalty taker to have for a sudden death.
True. Let's wait and see.
Shuffle to the left. From 12 yards, Clara Buell. Delays, steps up. Yeah, what a penalty. I thought that was going high and wide, but just nestled in the upright.
Her heart skipped a beat as that one looked to be sailing over the bar, but into the roof of the net, and it turned into a brilliant penalty.
If you can get the power right on a pen, there's no saving.
Oh, yeah,
That's
100%.
the thing. It's the risk, because if it goes
And again,
over, it goes out.
Sudden death.
You can see why Eula Brandon step
Yeah,
up, because
100%.
even on the sideline, she can't watch.
But I tell you what, this is where the advantage of taking first really shows, because all the pressure falls onto France.
It is Ndongala, brought on as a substitute. Can Berger be the hero? Can Ndongala keep them in the shootout? This is the pressure of sudden death. She delays well, steps up. Good penalty. Cool, calm, collected again from Ndongala.
And on
Really good penalty again.
On we go. Another solid one. Don't know who Christian Book's arguing with. I mean, he's probably
Everyone tonight.
not
He's
happy
just on
about
that.
something. But again, sending Berger the wrong way.
Yeah.
And on we go into penalty 7, and Shocker Nusken stepping up, who's already missed one this evening.
Just got to break that now.
Yeah.
Got to remove that from her mind.
This is where there's a reason she's taking 7th, because clearly she didn't fancy herself to step up again. But she has to now for Germany.
Shokanuskan steps up coolly, dispatches of the penalty.
If only
And
she'd
so
done that in normal
Germany.
time.
Indeed, we wouldn't even be in this predicament. Germany again in the lead.
And this is where strength in penalty numbers is showing for Germany. Having Clara Buell 6th, Nusken 7th is incredibly strong. Who's taking 7th for France? It will be Sombath.
Alice Sombath came on.
Does not look comfortable.
No, she hasn't watched the penalties. She's been looking away. For me, that doesn't scream someone who wants to take a pen.
And it's the type of player that
Just
Anglican
needs
Berger.
to be composed here. Sombath. A deep breath. Tries to collect herself. Steps up. And it's saved! It's saved by Berger! And she'll drop to her knees and let the Germany players come and serenade her. But hang on. The referee wants to check this. Germany think they've won the shootout, and yes, they have. Berger saves. And Germany into the semi-final. Sombath never looked comfortable stepping up to that one. I can't understand why she's on such an early penalty at number 7. Never looked comfortable stepping up. Berger with the mind tricks, with the mind games, read where she was going to go.
It's her domain.
And as I said at the start of today's stream, when we did our predictions 2 hours ago now, I said it would be France 2, Germany 2, Berger to win it on penalties. I wasn't right about the score. Skip past that. But Berger, the hero, once again.
Best in the world in a penalty shootout.
Absolutely. Even a penalty. Just lace it top corner.
Absolutely incredible from Anne-Katrin Berger.
Yeah, what a shootout.
And it was a brilliant shootout. Composure across the board. But who made the difference? Anne-Katrin Berger. You try and engage in tricks with her and she'll beat you up. She'll stop you. If you look nervous, she'll eat that up. And Germany, who held on for 105 minutes with only 10 players, go through on penalties. This is a hell of a Euro story. Credit to Christian Wück, credit to Germany and Anne-Katrin Berger, because what a performance. That was a masterclass in defending and a masterclass in penalties. And Germany, who looked down and out after Hendrick's red card in the 15th minute, somehow are through to the semi-finals. They may have no defenders. They may have Spain in a few days, but they do not care right now. What an achievement. And the 8-time winners, the Euro 2022 finalists, are into the last 4 and they complete our semi-final lineup at Euro 2025.
Wow.
How have France lost that game?
France lost a penalty shootout where the broadcasters showed where the German goalkeeper thought that the penalties were going to go. How does that even happen? But wow, that shows the difference a goalkeeper can make. Anne-Katrin Berger, we've known her price from penalties before. She's been brilliant for Chelsea for years at them and made the difference in this game. And to people who doubt Christian Wück, this is why it makes a difference having a manager like Wück, because the dynamism we shoot, the tactical flexibility we saw from Wück today to switch it up on the fly and to compete with France. They were on 10 players for over
105 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. 105 minutes of this match.
They won the game.
Insanity. Absolute insanity. But penalties are a lottery. And Anne-Katrin Berger happens to be able to win that lottery with some consistency. Incredible from Germany. They're into the semi-finals. Germany, Spain on Wednesday. We've set our semi-finals. I'm not sure anyone thought Germany were going to win this when on 12 minutes, Hendrick, for no explicable reason, pulled on the hair of Mbock and gave away a penalty and got herself sent off. In that moment, Germany's hopes and dreams were dashed in an instant, but they fought hard and they deserved this moment. I mean, Hendrick's still emotional. If I'm everyone else in the camp, I'm absolutely furious at her because they made their life so much harder tonight. But what a moment for Germany. France still, I think, in a little bit of disbelief as how they managed to not win that game.
100%. I mean, we'll talk about it more tomorrow, but I mean, wow. How have France, they had an extra player for 105 minutes of that match and they didn't find a way to win. They had 2 goals ruled off that were fairly ruled off. They survived the penalty scare. Nusken missed a penalty in the first 90 minutes.
Yeah.
France should have won that football match. Somehow, Euros magic and Anne-Katrin Berger will see Germany through. They find a way to win in this competition.
Who allowed Sombach to take number 7? Who allowed that to happen? Who didn't step up for France in that moment? That's what I want to question. Sombach never looked comfortable stepping up to that.
Yeah,
not even remotely.
You took Grace Goyer off, who had already scored a penalty in the game, and is your penalty taker.
Major steps up and misses.
She came on and tried to, as I said, you don't play mind games against Anne-Katrin Berger.
Yeah.
That is just, that's not going to happen. You're not going to win that.
Darren Brown of goalkeepers.
Genuinely, just does not happen. You do not win that fight, and Maisry found that out. But Germany, fair play. What a game. What a quarter-final. The knockouts have delivered. I don't know what, Germany-Spain genuinely might just below the charts. But what a football match that was. 120 minutes of brilliant fight. And then penalties. It was a brilliant shootout. Compared to Sweden-England, what a shootout that was. High-class penalties where the difference maker was a world-class goalkeeper.
Yes, indeed. Thanks to everyone that's watching. I've had some brilliant messages in chat. Thank you all so much for the kind words. We have got 4 streams coming your way over this coming week. We've got 2 Euro semi-finals. Tuesday, Italy take on England, and on Wednesday, France versus Spain. I cannot wait. Going to be so exciting for Tuesday and for Wednesday. Friday morning, something a little bit different coming your way. We're going to be live streaming the WSL fixture announcement, so join us for that. We're discussing what we find interesting about those fixtures, who's got who, that sort of stuff. So if you want to join us for that, join us Friday morning at 9:30, I reckon.
Yes.
And then on Sunday, it's the Euros final. Can't wait.
Genuinely.
We've got so many to come.
What's going to be
What's
there?
going to happen? Who knows?
We could
join us on Tuesday for more.
We can stop the tournament now, and I'll be happy. It's been brilliant. I've had a great time.
In the meantime, there'll be more Euros content coming tomorrow. We'll be back with our quarterfinals roundup, and then on Monday we'll be previewing the semi-finals actions. So look out for those over the next few days. That, though, is everything from us today. Thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.